right here. And just in an instant, he had a gun in his nose. Something that he had to do as a man. I want to point out. As we get out of here, we're about to get out of here right now. I saw Miranda up in the building. I appreciate you. Uh, we're gonna do better next time as far as broadcasts and stuff like that. But we're talking a lot about men and how they're dropping the ball. They're always to blame, and we're gonna get over that. We're gonna grow together as men. There's gonna be a divide of men who realize they need to step up and be a man, and they're actually dropping the ball, and they're at fault when it comes to all of this. When it comes to the whole America coming down, when it comes to families being distracted, men are always to blame, and that's every single time. And we're gonna talk more about solutions. But right here's kind of a solution you're seeing. This is the act of men. When put to a test, when put to that kind of test, they're the ones to step up and say, "Hey, look, someone's gonna die here. Like, either I'm gonna die and we're gonna die, or you're gonna get killed because the thing is, you're gonna get killed. Like, because that's a manly instinct to do it. I don't know everything about this Jamaican fella. I don't know how he acts and stuff like that. But that in itself is a manly act of protecting not only the people around you, but yourself in particular. It's like to realize, you're in charge of that. A cell phone to call the police ain't gonna help you necessarily, especially as time's go on. And that being said, I want to go ahead and get on out of here. But I definitely wanted to play this. It's actually an old one, an oldie but goodie. It's a classic one, and it's one that's near and dear to this channel in particular. It's a young boy by the name of Chris Gaither. And the thing is, these guns out here, the reason why people stand up for the rights is for everybody to be able to protect themselves who's capable of doing it. To include like women who are very vulnerable physically, they would need a gun as an equalizer. Or even children. And you got a child right here. It's a perfect example. This child right here, I don't know everything about him, but we're going to get on out of here with a word from him. It's Chris Gaither. This is from years ago when Chris Gaither got intruded on. See, the thing is, he didn't have time to call the police in his particular situation. We got an ad that doesn't stop. But we got Chris Gaither, and we're going to leave out on this note. It's a young boy who had to come into his own in a certain extent, and in that moment, he had to be a man. He had to do a man thing, right? And maybe a lady wouldn't understand. Maybe there's some ladies out there who are so manly that they would understand. But he had to step up, do the man thing, and that's what we're going to talk about more into the future. And I appreciate y'all, just because that's what my focus is on, particularly. And I feel like it's the only way to benefit ladies out there. So step up, be a man. It is your fault. You need to kind of recognize it, and we're going to work through that. We're going to overcome that, and we're not going to be a part of that. And anyways, this is Chris Gaither, and he's handling business with a gun up in America. All right, Talladega, Alabama, actually, to be specific. I'll holler at y'all a little bit later.
In the leg.
I shot through a hamper that he was carrying, and it was a full metal jacket bullet. I told him I was going to kill him all that with a gun if he didn't get out of my house.
11-year-old Chris Gaither was home alone Wednesday morning when he heard a noise. Someone had broken into his house. Scared, Chris grabbed a 9mm handgun.
When he was coming downstairs and told me he was going to kill me and F you, all that.
The intruder made it out the front door with a hamper in hand. That's when Chris started firing off bullets. As the intruder was to jump this fence, Chris's 12th and final shot hit the bad guy in the leg.
I shot through a hamper that he was carrying, and it was a full metal jacket bullet. It went straight.
Technical difficulties. All right.